So welcome back. I just wanted to use that song to emphasize the godly aspect as well, the G factor. Like I've always said, no matter the God you serve, just know that whatever it is you do, just put God in front, do your best, and the best is yet to come back to you. Enough of aspire to perspire to desire. Let's just kickstart the show already. So my guest in the studio likes to call himself the musical being, which we'll be finding out why. But then his name is Damilola Peter Makinde. I don't know. He's the musical being. He's everything about music. So we'll be talking about music. We'll be talking about why he decided to venture into this field, everything you need to know about the musical being himself, and also we'll be talking about music, talking about entrepreneurship at large. Welcome to the program. All right, so let's just start from the background information now. Education, where did you grow up, everything we need to know about Damilola Makinde Peter.
Thank you very much for having me, Lane. It's a very big honor to be here today. This is my first radio interview.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm quite really excited about it. Thank you very much. I was born in Lagos.
Lag people.
Yeah, I was born in Lagos to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Makinde, and I'm the firstborn of my family. I have three siblings. I had my primary school, nursery, and junior school in Lagos. So I went to Ogbomoso after I finished JSS3 to continue for my senior secondary school. That was where I had my senior secondary school, that's SS1 to SS3. Then I attended the University of Ibadan.
Opa.
Afterwards,
You are in the building.
study communication and language arts and
Okay.
graduated at in the year 2019. So, yeah.
All right.
That's
So Lagos to Ibadan. Lagos
Ogbomoso.
to dun, dun, in Whiskey's voice. Okay, now let's talk about the name, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering the musical being, where did that name come from? And I feel for you to actually give yourself that title, that brand, it means you have like a lot to offer, because I feel that name itself it's quite big for you to claim for yourself. So what inspired that name? Where did you get that name from? Why did you decide to tag your brand, the musical being?
Well, okay, the musical being is not just what will I call it? It's not something that it's not like the way people call themselves. Like, okay, when they ask for their stage names, they actually tell them this is my stage name. The musical being is an embodiment of a lot of things that I thought about. I didn't start using the musical being on there, like with my music, until I think 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I didn't because it took a while for me to like think about, okay, how do I want people to perceive me? What do I want to derive from music? What do I want people to know me for when it comes to music? So thinking about the way I perceive music, I see music as something for expression.
Okay.
Music evokes a lot of emotions, and also I wanted people, anytime people see me, they are like, oh, this is someone that knows music.
Embodiment of music.
Yeah, an embodiment of music. Anytime people see me, I want them to know, okay, yes, this is music. Music is around. You understand? So that's just that's and the name is not something that you can just own by yourself. It's bigger than myself.
Exactly.
You understand? So, for example, I could own a studio that could be named the Musical Being Studio. You understand?
So you actually thought beyond the now.
Beyond me currently. You understand? Beyond me currently.
Thinking big.
Yeah, you understand? So I could have a musical contest that starts with the
Musical being.
You understand? Like we have Nigerian Idol. So it's a name that is bigger than myself.
Is that something you're planning? The contest.
A lot of things are in store.
Fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed.
So that's
All right. But right now, because you mentioned the musical being future and now, but then right now, what's the brand all about? What are the services the brand render right now?
Okay. I'm a singer that goes around. There's one thing I really uphold. when it comes to music, and that is to make people happy. You understand? That is the core of my music.
Okay.
Trying to evoke happiness, bliss in people. You understand? So right now the brand offers services such as courtesy calls.
Okay.
And courtesy calls entails me, for example, you book a courtesy call to someone that is celebrating his or her birthday. Then I give the call to the person and serenade the person over the phone with with songs specially crafted, designed for that person. That person's
Do you compose the songs?
Yes, I do. I compose the songs myself.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, and I also sing at weddings.
Okay.
Yes, and I handle exclusively the couples dance at weddings.
Just that.
Yeah, just the couples.
Is it just weddings for now?
And no, I also do other events, and also I am like I'm very good when it comes to musical interviews at regular events like dinners,
Okay.
awards nights.
Okay.
Mention.
Okay, so for now, suffice to say that it's basically event
Yes, live performance
mostly, and just courtesy calls.
Yes, and courtesy calls.
Is it a matter of you deciding to major on that, or you just probably the way things are right now, you just decided to do this for now, or is it something you actually want to base yourself on?
Over the years, I have done more of live performances.
Okay.
And I have a target, and it's something that has helped me over the years to build an audience for myself.
Okay.
You understand? So it's not just me doing it, it's something that I'm really it's like my foundation.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm not believing it because when I now have an audience, I stop all these things. No, I'm not stopping them. They are like things that will grow on to become really big aspects of me.
Okay.
Aspects of the musical being brand. So courtesy calls. You understand? This is something I don't think any other person like does this on the scale that I started courtesy calls in 2019.
Okay.
As an initiative of the musical being brand. As I'm calling people to make them happy on their birthday, just calling people randomly to let them know how much their lovers love them. You understand? Things like that. So it's not something that I'm planning to leave. It's something that has been my foundation right from the beginning. So I'm continuing to be, regardless of what comes in the future, I'm still
going to be there.
Yes.
But then are we expecting any singles soon, or that's not your line?
Why not? Why not? That's the future. No, but over the years, as I said earlier, I have done more of live performances and all. So it's one thing to have the talent. It's another thing to put out music.
Okay.
It's another thing to have an audience.
Very important.
Waiting for the music. So it's something a lot of people have told me, you have a nice voice, blah 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 over the years. But tell me, go to the studio, record song, blah, blah, blah. I understand their concerns and all, but I have always had the foresight.
Okay.
To think about okay, fine, you have this talent, you could probably maneuver your way and get studio time and on. But when you have this music out there, who is waiting to listen? These people that keep giving you the compliments, are they ready
to listen?
Will you be able to get them? You understand? When you get this music out there, and also it's something. So the live performances, doing stuff online, letting people know what I do. When people see me, people that know me from online, when people see me today, so the musical being, so people start knowing me already.
So you're already forming the audience, the fan base.
Waiting already. So currently I'm working on my debut single.
You heard it from Stride Radio. Exclusive.
I'm currently working on my debut single.
But then is it this year? Are we expecting this year or next year?
Just very soon. It's coming.
Okay, fine. You're being vague, but fine. So I mean, everything you've said right now, the fact that embodiment of music, foresight, and all of that. But what was the inspiration going into music proper? What inspired you to go into music? What made you decide that? Because you said you finished from UI, graduated from UI, communication, language, and all of that. So why did you decide to be like, okay, music, or this is what I'm actually going to be doing?
Okay, well, I would like to say this. I didn't go into music. music was there while I was born.
Okay.
You know, I didn't go into music, so I think music chose me. You know, so and I chose also to stay with music. So I think I'll
Okay.
answer that question as why did you decide to stay in
In music. Okay.
I was born into a family of singers. My mom is a singer. She used to be in the choir. And she had a fine voice. I think I got
The
that
voice.
from her. Yeah.
Shout out
So-
to Mrs. Makinde.
My pops also used to sing. He
Okay.
was in the choir once upon a time. And he used to bring home all these hymnals, Baptist hymnals, because we're Baptist, they were a Baptist family, so he brings home the hymnals, and I love
To sing.
hymns a lot. And there was a day there was a night I was, reading a particular, I like singing a particular hymn, and it was so loud, and I was disturbing my brother to sing along with me, and my daddy was so angry. And he shouted at me.
But then
Yeah, so
the music has been there.
So the love for music has been there. So it's not me choosing, it's not me going into it. I've always been in it.
Okay.
So I've decided to stay in it because I find expression
Okay.
in music. Music is something that gives me peace, something that gives me solace, something that gives me the opportunity to do what I love most, and that's seeing people happy. You understand? Anytime I sing, or I
You
go
see
to
the
an
joy
event,
on people's face.
I see the ecstasy on people's faces. I see the pleasure they derive. You understand? You see what music does to people. You see the vulnerable parts of people when music comes on. You understand? You see people dancing, letting it all out. You understand? So music is something that gives me fulfillment. You understand? It's something I would do even without getting paid for.
Okay. Now speaking of the fulfillment and getting paid aspect. Because in everything we do, in as much as we have passion for it, like I've always said, we need to get money.
That's
we need to
right.
survive and
That's
all of
right.
that.
That's right.
So, is music lucrative? From your own experience right now, is it lucrative for you? Is it bringing in money for you? I mean, is it coming in loads and everything? Is music lucrative?
Okay, now on a large scale, music is lucrative. We
Okay.
can see it in the lives of people
Yeah.
like Davido and the likes. Music is a lucrative business. As a business, music is lucrative. And for me, as a musical being brand, music is also lucrative because I told you, if you visit my website www.musicalbeing.com, you see my services listed there. And I don't just sing alone. If you visit my website, you find out that I do songwriting.
Okay.
I do what's it called? I also do features. If someone wants to feature me or wants me as a backup vocalist or something.
So there are a lot of branches where you can just make your money.
Yeah. So and then the Courtesy Call initiative is there. What's it called? People can hold me up for for wedding and ceremonies. I go for surprises to surprise people for proposals and like so. Okay, it is not on the biggest scale of lucrative
Right
yet.
now.
Yeah,
But
now.
then it's still-
But regardless, it's for me, for my state right now, it is giving me like what I need.
Okay. Now, you mentioned the fact that you were born into a music family.
Yeah.
But then, can music be learned? For example, if I don't have the voice, but then I love music, I want to do this. If my family, if we would not have the voice, no, they not born us with the the voice and all of that. But then, can I learn to be a music artist?
Music, I always say nobody's born a singer.
Okay.
You become a singer.
But then some people are born with the voice.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. When you're born, do you start singing immediately? No. You choose to become a singer. You start singing and you choose to become a singer. You understand? So music is very broad. You understand? So there are different aspects of music. There's vocal parts of music. There's the instrumentation parts of music. So it depends on what you want to learn. Now, when it comes to the vocals, which I am more particular about, anybody can learn to sing. Anybody's voice can sing. Yes.
I have it.
Anybody's voice can sing with deliberate practice.
Okay.
I didn't study music. You understand? I didn't study. My brother was born into a music family also now. My younger
But
brother.
then he
like,
can.
he can't sing. Like he can't sing. You understand? He doesn't sing. You understand? So and he doesn't have flair for it. You understand? So it's most times it is a sin of the mind. You understand? And the desire to really want it and go for it. I have learned to sing over the years. I didn't start, the level at which I'm currently singing wasn't the level I
You
was
started
singing
from.
3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I know. So singing can be learned. Music in its entirety cannot.
Okay, but what determines a good music to you?
Good music. Okay. Good
The
music.
way the way you took that break, that means we are in for a long ride.
Well, okay. You know, good music to me, music is relative.
Okay.
Like good music is relative.
Okay.
You understand? So to me, as long as it connects to my soul, as long as it connects to what I like, things that tick me,
Okay.
it's good music. You understand? Not everybody. I mean, a lot of people say, "I want can you call me like music giddy." That people say
Yeah.
people that do good music and all. No, well, I don't see music. I have a very what we like call it open mind when it comes to music. For example, okay, Asha does some great music. Like Asha does really good.
But
music.
not everybody will vibe to her music.
Understand? But that doesn't mean someone like Zlatan. Zlatan sings Destiny and all these kind of songs and all. But they both have their vibes. You understand? Even I see Asha at times vibe to all those kind of songs. You understand? She won't sing those kind of songs. And even Zlatan also won't sing
Asha's kind of song.
We won't blast Asha in the club. You understand? You know,
It will kill the vibe.
It will kill the vibe. You understand? And we won't play what's it called? Zlatan when it's time to reflect. You understand? So Asha's music is good music when it comes to reflection. Zlatan's music is good music when it comes to vibing and
just dancing and all of that.
Adele's, for example, Adele's music is melancholy, a lot of melancholy, like mostly melancholy. You understand? So
just want to cry.
music is relative. You understand? Music is relative depending on the artist. So you get everybody has their own need. So as long as music meets a particular need, as long as it touches a particular emotion
At a particular time,
it is good music. You know, there's this example I want to give. There's this video of two beggars that went viral at some point. Those beggars were very like they were singing to like for people to give them money.
Yeah.
Like it was very funny.
But
like,
it was nice.
It was not even it was like in fact it was nice. It was not nice. Like, the way people like it was humorous to a lot of people. But and they were just doing it for sympathy, like to evoke sympathy from people. Okay, when that video got to me, like when I saw the video, I also laughed. It was very funny. It evoked humor, you know. But something just stick to me, and I heard a melody from the song they were singing. Like you know when they are singing something, someone singing Babiala,
it's just there.
I know. I'm going to be very honest. I write songs and I tune my songs. You know, I have not released any. But that song, I got a tune and I use it for the chorus of a love song.
From that song.
From those beggars. You understand? From those beggars song and all. And I have to tell you, I have to be very honest. That chorus is one of the most beautiful choruses that I have written as a music. It is very beautiful, and I really look forward to putting out that music. And when that music is out, I'm going to tell the story.
Please don't keep us waiting. Yeah. We want to vibe to your song.
For real. So good music is relative.
It's relative.
It's relative. Thank
you. Okay. Is this the first business you are into?
I'm not even into music alone as I am. So
tell us now. Tell us the other also.
There's this saying that in Yoruba that goes on Okon Waja. Like one we know enter market.
Yeah, you need to try.
Music is what I do on the face, what I put in everybody's faces and all. Like okay, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, I'm a vocalist, blah 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 blah. But I have always I have other talents too, that it would be selfish of me to kill those talents or subdue them because of music. It's just like them being the servant in the Bible that was given a talent and
eat it.
So I feel God give us talents with the S. You understand? So we can use them to the benefit of others. And also, I'm a writer. I'm a writer, so that's
write books.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, I have a book on music that will be released. That should be released next month.
Ah.
Yes.
So basically, we are expecting a lot of things from the musical being.
Yeah. So the book is on music, and it talks about how you can, like, practical ways that I have experienced all over the years in improving your vocals as a singer, and then improving your musicianship also, and also some tips for people that make Instagram videos and the likes. And it's a very like comprehensive book that I put my all into, and there are stories of things that I have done and all in the book.
A lot of exclusives right now.
It's coming next month by God's grace.
So you write?
Yeah, I write.
Is it commercially or just for fun?
I write commercially. I do ghostwriting for people. I work with different brands when it comes to copywriting and all. So, but these things I think that I do underneath. You understand?
It's not what everybody knows.
Not everybody knows. Just most people, like people in my network that we work together. I know. You understand? For example, I work with Deaf Touch publishers at the moment. You understand? So we also carry on what will I call it? Publishing of books.
Please, I want to be like you when I grow up.
We edit for people, and we write for people, depending on what the content creation needs require. Understand? So I'm a strategist also when it comes to deep thinking and making things happen, making things stick. And so those things are like things that also bring in income
on the side.
Yeah, so the music is the face.
But then a lot of things are going
on underneath.
Please, I want to be like you. I want to be like you. I want the radio to be on the face. And a lot of things. I mean, like you said, on a call watch, we have to hustle left and right.
To make it happen. If you see someone like Adekunle Gold now, Adekunle Gold used to be like what would I call it? A graphic designer.
Yeah.
Way before the music and all. When he started the music, he didn't stop.
Yes, he was still doing it.
He was still doing it. Currently, I think he has a paint company at the moment. Yes.
Wow.
I think I saw it. He has a paint company at the moment. So you can do music you can do something at before and make people say, okay, this is what I do actually. But you have other things to do. That's the case of being versatile and knowing that okay, I don't come water. And that good thing does the sales cement.
There's sugar, there's rice, there's everything.
Way forward.
Yeah, you heard it from the man himself, the musical being. And when I started this program, I also mentioned the fact that just because you're a salary earner does not mean you can be an entrepreneur, because a lot of people are just like, I'm a salary earner, I don't want to be an entrepreneur, I don't want to do this and that. But then on the call one job, that's what will be our look for today.
On the call one job.
I'll be now. Yeah. But then, do you have any other musical skill aside from singing?
Yeah, I played what's it called? I played piano.
Are you single? No, let's know.
Let that one be camera.
I know. You must cast yourself right now. See, when a guy says stuff like that, you already know the answer to that.
What's the answer?
You camera. But then we all know when a guy is being vague about his relationship status, we know what's happening. They don't want to commit themselves, at the same time they don't want to offend. What challenges have you faced so far in this field, in this business, creating your brand? What are challenges you faced?
Oh, well, okay. I won't lie, there has been challenges. There has been challenges, making the musical being brand stand the way it's currently standing, from trying to get shows. Like initially, when I really started out singing going to shows without getting anything for them, going to show on an empty stomach.
Just do it for
the love of it, I understand, for the platform it gives you. I know, and even despite getting to this stage also, it comes with its own what will I call it, issues also, because at some point, okay, people now book for me to come to their events and all, I know. So you hear people saying, this is not come and sing, this money is
it's too much,
blah 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 blah. But most these people don't know the work that goes into. Did I start singing yesterday? No,
No.
I didn't start singing yesterday. Do you think you just open the mouth and start singing? No, Bonner Boy said, do am if he easy.
Yeah, be do am if
Do
easy.
am if he
Oh.
easy. You understand? So, singing is not, it's not something so easy. It's something that we like built over the years and to master how the art works.
So
And
they are
like,
paying for the mastery.
so you understand. So most people don't understand, and the fact that okay, you're not probably yet a celebrity yet, you understand. So they just say, so if you be our person and all. You
And that's
understand?
what I've always said over time, that if you're close to an entrepreneur, you need to do more to support them,
Yeah.
because a lot of people, even in whatever field it is you are into, a lot of people tend to undermine
What you do.
what you do. Be
Because,
like,
especially
oh,
because you're not like on the mainstream or
yeah,
something.
like, it's not just this.
It's not just
I mean, it happens to radio presenters as well. They're like, oh, come on and call this red carpet, and okay, I'm charging for not just to ask questions.
yeah,
But then I've already gotten my response. Do am if easy. But then, what do you enjoy most about what you're doing right now?
I said it earlier, and that's making people happy. The pleasure I see on people's face.
Yeah, it's not the money.
For real. But if you know, the thing is this, if external gratification is what pushes you, or what inspires you to do what you're doing, you won't always get the external gratification. It won't
Sure.
always come. You know, so you have to derive fulfillment from within. You know, you understand? You have to like get your that thing has to come from within. You have to be satisfied from within. You understand? So external gratification will just be like Jara on top for
Yeah.
you. You understand? So anytime I go out to sing and all, regardless of the amount that is being
You're having
paid,
fun.
I'm having fun seeing people vibe to what I do. You know, when I raise my voice and people like that, and
But
all.
then you still drop sample for before you push it. But then, what's your take on the increase in the rate youths are venturing into entrepreneurship? I mean, you agree that a lot of youths are now becoming entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Do you think this is positive? Do you think this is negative? What's your perception about it?
Well, I have to be very honest. To be very honest, let me start from the academic institutions.
Okay.
These days, for real, a lot of things have changed. Yes, especially in the academic institution in Nigeria. Yes, things are not the way they used to be. In those days, like when education was still like something people really held in high esteem, and even then, it wasn't a lot of people that had access to going to school and all. So anybody that actually went to school then was like you are liable to success. Like you are made for success once you can go through the walls of university, especially. Like you are made. Look at people that actually went to those days, people like Shoinka, those people that if you look at the lives of people that enjoyed education way earlier, you understand? They had access to traveling abroad and all those kind of things. But these days, a lot of people now have access to going to school, but the reward for going to school as opposed to then has changed. So people still have to survive. You understand? So and these days also the institutions have refused to really evolve. You understand? They hardly teach what's happening or what you will need in
outside
the real world. You understand? They still teach
theories that won't apply when you're outside.
I hardly can remember most theories I learned in the university. To be very honest, university never taught me how to write. You understand? So I feel these days, as opposed to the acquisition of knowledge, people now go for the grades. It's the grades. Nobody wants to fail.
Just let me pass. Even
pass.
if it's like cram la
You understand? Let me pass. We have a lot of brilliant minds that do that. You understand? So when they come out, of the university, the knowledge was not really acquired. You understand? It was most times it was not really acquired. So it becomes, and there is actually no waiting. What's it called, for you to pour in those
knowledge that you acquired.
Maybe things that you even picked and all. So in the university, I feel these days the university is a place for you to network, for you to increase or learn the art of survival in different dimensions. You understand? And also discover and develop skills. You understand, that will help you out there. You understand? So because these days you find people writing, you find people doing graphics. How many does the university teach?
No, they
how many
learned.
universities teach graphic design? And so people learn all these things, photography and all. These are things that are trending. People learn how to make hair. People learn how to do a lot of stuff, content creation. And so how many universities teach all these things? Most of the universities don't teach these things. So, and the need to survive is actually very, very potent. You know, it's very potent. So I can't blame. And it's really making people like find their feet for real. Like when they going into entrepreneurship, you see people really making it big as entrepreneurs. Like if you see all these tech startups now, they are owned by young guys.
That's where the money is.
That's where the money
I'm
is.
looking for one tech person to come and carry me away.
So people are actually making it as entrepreneurs, and so it's possible to make it as an entrepreneur. But it's difficult, to stay afloat because there's a lot of entrepreneurship. What's it called in people's faces? This one is selling. This one is selling.
So to get the customers.
Yeah, to get the customers is quite difficult, but it is possible to make it as an entrepreneur. It's possible.
Alright, we're getting to the concluding aspect of the show. No time for musical breaks, please, because we are giving it back to back, and I'm actually enjoying the vibes. I don't want to break that. So let's just keep going. We are coming to the concluding aspect of the show already. If it's not music, what will you be doing?
If it's not me, that means music didn't exist. If music didn't exist.
No, let's just say.
Okay,
due to one reason or another, you can't sing Kamari. But then let's just imagine right now. Let's just imagine. If it's not music,
then I'll have to channel the desire to make people happy into something else.
Okay.
Yes, because I do music because it makes people happy and I find expression in it. Then other thing I also find expression in doing is acting. Yes, for example,
really?
I act as I am. I do melodramas.
Wow.
And all, like that's the fusion of music and drama. That's acting and singing at the same time. You understand? I've done a couple of them over the years. And also, I think I'll channel that energy, the desire to make people happy. I'll channel it into acting. Acting makes people happy now. People laugh and all. So Instagram skits and all. So it makes people happy. So that pleasure can be derived from acting also.
Okay. Your best career performance. And why? Come on, just give me something.
I've had the couple of performances, like number of performances over the years. Okay, let me just give you to the first time. I've had a very good performances. But
there has to be one that's memorable.
Yeah, that has to be when I was still in the University of Badon, and that was the first time I did a melodrama.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like I acted and sang at the same time. It was the story of the girl that I liked. It was the story of a girl that I liked, that her father didn't want me to be with her.
A lot of this went into
on the same stage, and I was singing all the things that were happening.
Wow.
And while the other actors were just saying, miming, to with me acting and miming what I was saying and all. So the father's girl didn't want us to be together. So the girl had a friend. The friend came with the girl when the girl snuck out to see me. So as myself and the girl were playing love, the other girl was jealous. So she went to report to the father of my lover. Then the father just showed up.
Again.
So he took his daughter away. Then as he took his daughter away, then that friend came to me like, what is wrong with you? So you did not see us.
Not see everything. I see our eyes to tell you.
My friend. So I was like, so you're the one behind the whole thing, Abby. And I tried to shun her. She tried to seduce me, but I didn't like her.
All this happening on stage while you were singing.
Yeah, while I was singing and all. So eventually, as my lover and her father were going away, she was begging her father that she loves this guy. So the man was like, you actually love this boy. So the man said, okay, let's go back to him. So when she came back, I was so happy. Then you saw that your friend was like a snake. And the girl saw it, and she was like, so you're the one.
So
So the man eventually blessed, our union.
But then I'm trying to picture how the whole thing went down with the song.
Yeah. It was a song. It was a song I did that too, and the song started "Hello, Hello." It's a beautiful song.
So, who's your role model?
More. Well, role model is different from mentor. Role model is a very big. It's a very big.
Oh yeah, come on, just give me something. Just give me a name.
Well, when it comes to music, I adore a lot of people, a lot of musicians, because they have built the what we like call it, my kind of sound. I know over the years, I know, but someone stands out among them, and that person has to be R. Kelly.
There's plenty.
It has to be R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a genius.
Despite the scandals and everything.
That's his personal life, and I have learned over the years to differentiate the artist from his art. You understand? So R. Kelly is a fantastic artist when it comes to music. He's a genius. That guy has done almost every commercial aspect of music, almost every commercial genre of music, and he has made hits in everything. Gospel, hip opera. Mention it. R. Kelly can sing anything. You understand?
And it's going to be a banger.
Yes. He has written some of the best songs ever. He wrote "I Look to You" that everybody knows by Whitney Houston. He wrote it. He wrote, I think Michael Jackson's, what's it called? One very great song that you have from Michael Jackson. No, a lot of songs like
so
that.
He has influenced your type of music.
Yes. My love for music.
Your love for music.
Yes, he has influenced it. Well, a lot of people have influenced my type of music, like my kind of sound.
Alright, because of our time, that was been fun. But then let's just take the last question. What do you have to say? No, not the last. I still have one more question.
Agree.
But then what do you have to say to youths out there? Just in few sentences because of our time.
Oh, well, I'm a youth also. So the thing is, there are a lot of times that, it gets to a point that we're just down. Especially at this stage that we are. We are looking at the future. We are trying to make it happen. No. So it can be quite difficult. Life can be so hard, and its pains can be overwhelming. And at certain points in our lives, we will find ourselves at the edge of a cliff. But I feel that's not the end of the road. It only means that you've gotten to a point in your life where God is trying to tell you that, okay, you're at the edge of a cliff, but that doesn't mean you have to fall off that cliff. You can actually fly, you understand, from that cliff, you understand. So I feel you should just keep on pushing, regardless of what field you are. Passion has to come first. Like passion is the thing that will actually keep you afloat. You understand?
Even when the money, everything is not coming.
You understand? Passion is what will keep you afloat, man. It will keep, because it has kept me afloat. The love for what I do has kept me doing it. I know. So I feel people need a bit of passion is needed in every field.
Yeah. Alright, the last question on the fun. Don't be scared now. No, it's actually simple. I just want to know your top 3 songs right now.
Top 3 songs
right now.
Okay. Right now for me, I'm vibing to Davido's what's it called? For You with with Tenny. 30 BG gang. Yeah.
We
I'm vibing to that song.
Alright, that's song. One.
I'm vibing to Chike's what's it called? With Simi.
Evergreen.
Yeah.
Running to You, Evergreen.
Yeah. I'm vibing to that song. And then which song again? I'm vibing to what's this guy's name? Johnny Drill.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Drill's Count on You.
It's blurry. Oh yeah, I've dropped samples for us. Yeah, once I enjoyed the song, the voice a bit. Just give us something in seconds, because our time is counting down. Yeah, just something before. Let your listener as well. Let them enjoy a bit.
Yeah, I think I should serenade you. What do you think?
I will. Don't let me blush.
What's that? Let me. All right, so let's just say. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ gbéná ojú ẹni tìmílẹ̀ kọ́ máa bọ̀ mọ́ àdìgbì? Ṣé tàgbára ni wọ́n sọ ọ́ mélòó la fẹ́ wí baby?
But tèmi wò mí, má lọ máa fòyà rárá. Adùn máa dán mi, onítọ́rọ́ lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Má ṣe bẹ̀rù bébí mi.
It's okay, don't let me fall in love. It's money.
I'll get it for you
Money,
àyànfẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó ti lọ fine jù. Òye dá mi lọ́rùn. Abiyamọ kì í gbẹ́kún ọmọ rẹ̀ kó má súré tètè. So if you ever need saving, I will be running.
Is that a cover you did to the song?
Running to you.
Did you just do that now?
Said I'll be running to you.
I'm in love, people.
Running,
It's only
running
if you are selling ring. If you are a ring plug, just hit me up. I want to propose myself because I found love. live on radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing insights, sharing information. Thank you for vibing. Thank you for making this episode fun. I'm sure the listener enjoyed, and I also enjoyed it as well. But then, lots of questions and vibe. But then, time I've go. But then, thank you for joining, and still in festive mood and all of that. We talked about music and everything. I hope did you eat ram?
I still put it on my WhatsApp status yesterday. Kò send to for me later on. Mo they were pained. Like mo re gungun.
But why did you not go out as well?
Actually,
you for carry this spoon.
Yesterday I went out, but it wasn't to like. No, but even my neighbors, bring. Like regularly, they used to bring stuff. I was pained, man. I was pained.
Alright, that's it for this episode on The Executive. Our time is fast spent. You know, we do it every Wednesday by 1 to 2 p.m. The Executive, always a guest in the studio, and we talk about that field the guest is representing. We talk about entrepreneurship, and we also learn from the information and insight my guest in the studio shares with us. So make it a day with me next week Wednesday by 1 to 2 p.m. on Stride Radio, station that brings around information and entertainment. Like I've always said, just because I'm signing out now does not mean you should sign up the app as well, because we still have non-stop program, non-stop information, non-stop vibe, non-stop music, non-stop cruise, non-stop entertainment in store for you. And I'm still your lunch hour show, Timike that Dimple Chick, and I'll still be on the ride with you till the hour of 4 p.m. But for now, I'm saying bye, and I'm leaving you with this song, Bella Smoother.
Don't touch that dime.
Don't touch it. Don't touch. To a fog. I'm leaving you with this one, Bella Smoother. World, enjoy and vibe to it. By 2 to 3, Laugh Paro is coming up. But for the executive, Timike is saying bye.
If I ever lie to the world, I can never lie to myself. If I ever lose to the world, I can never lose to myself.